right, welcome to your Wednesday. High 85, a slight chance of an afternoon shower, but I'm thinking we're going to be all right. It's going to be a really great day. And I know it is because coming up here in less than an hour, we have your opportunity to win 4-day GA stadium passes to Sonic Temple.
Yes.
And not only that, we're not going to give one person a pair of 4-day stadium GA passes. We're not going to give two people 4-day stadium GA passes. No, we have the opportunity for 3 people to walk away with a pair of 4-day stadium GA passes to Sonic Temple. So that's coming up in less than an hour.
Oh,
it's going to be big.
Very fun.
How are you, Kelly?
I'm great. I'm making headway on my attempts to lessen my time on TikTok.
Good.
Making great headway.
Why?
Because I spend too much time on TikTok.
Oh.
You just had too much screen time.
When I'm stuck on TikTok, the only reason I'm getting off is because it's hurting my head at this point. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm already 30 minutes past any good content. Like, I've gone another 30 minutes.
Right.
And it's just not healthy, I don't think.
Starting to get the cramp in the thumb from swiping up.
My eyes get really dry from staring at the screen. I'm like, I need to do something a little more, I don't know.
So is this the continuation of, like, the reading of the book that Thick's wife recommended?
Reading book. I'm reading book. Still haven't gotten a hold of the English language yet.
I love lamp.
I love lamp. Yes. I'm trying to take a little segment out of my day out to play the piano. I am putting my phone in my back pocket when I'm walking the dog, not pulling it out.
Okay.
Those are my attempts.
Okay.
It's going
That's
well.
good.
It's going well.
Sometimes you just got to break that cycle.
You know when you get that little alert on your iPhone that says how many hours a day you spend on your phone?
Every Sunday.
Yes, every Sunday. I'm looking to make that less than 7 hours a day.
That's a good goal.
Yeah.
That's a good goal. Well, keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Thick, how are you?
Well, in the past, I've voiced my concerns because I care about Kelly's obsession with TikTok, and man, I would get shut down hard.
Well, you don't get a say in how I spend my time.
I never didn't.
So I didn't ask for your opinion on how much time I spend on TikTok, and I don't ever want it. I'm telling you my own goals for my own life.
Again, just because I cared.
Self-realization is a big thing.
Yeah, exactly. It has to come from your own soul.
Right.
It's like if you're an addict of some sort, you have to hit rock bottom on your own. You don't need Thick Rick pushing you.
I wanted to
Just
prevent
saying?
rock bottom.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
Right, but have you ever told, like, a drug user, like, you do too many drugs? And they're like,
yes, I have.
Screw you, man.
Yes.
I'm fine. I can handle this.
Yes, absolutely.
You really should not be giving your opinions on anybody's life unless they ask for it. And I've never once asked you to rate how I spend my time.
And after that, I know. You told me that before. So I stopped caring.
Thick, how you doing?
I'm good. I want to know how Tartan Fields were.
Amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah. I might have to mortgage the home to get a membership there. No, I had an absolute blast, of course.
Isn't it awesome?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's immaculate. It's perfect. I played average, which I'm okay with. I mean, I'm not happy about it, but I did chip in for a birdie right in front of the club pro.
Wow.
So that was nice.
Did you purchase any merch?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I was going to, but then I was like, no, just save the money. You got to play the course. And I do know that John, the groundskeeper, the one who invited me out, the Blitz listener, thank you so much. We had a great time. We were riding in the car, had a great conversation. And he said he'd invite me back. So,
yes.
I might pick up some merch then. But yeah, had an absolute blast.
That's awesome.
That's cool. And I'll just say life goals. Life goal number 1 would be able, to afford a membership there. Mm-hmm. Life goal number 2, by far, to get a house around that golf course.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God.
You play the lottery?
Oh, my God. Some of those homes.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you who got real mad when they built Tartan Fields, and that is Muirfield.
Right. Yeah.
It's like the newer, better. I'm not to say it's better. Muirfield is gorgeous.
Yes.
But it's just like the newer, beautiful version.
Brady Quinn's home right on the back of hole number 6.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Spectacular.
Yeah.
Did they have nice ponds?
Oh, yeah.
So ask your dude if next time if I can tag along, and I'll just fish while you guys go.
Go fish. Okay. Yeah. They had quite a few water holes.
Oh, yeah. Those are the best.
Which, surprisingly, I only hit one of, which is nice. Very happy about that. So, yeah, it was a golfer's dream. For sure.
Outstanding.
Let's get your Wednesday started. Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick, what you got?
$25 to waterbeds and stuff if you're the first one to text in the correct answer. So I saw that McDonald's is going to be selling an adult Happy Meal. I guess they used to have it before. It's called the McDonald Land Meal. Well, McDonald Land is where all the characters come from. You know, like Grimace. And found out that the former McDonald's advertising exec confirmed previous reports. Grimace is not a random purple blob. Grimace is not a purple milkshake. What is Grimace supposed to be?
No one's going to get this question right.
Well, you don't think?
No.
Nobody.
Unless they go to the Googles.
Well, maybe they'll have to do that. But, what is Grimace actually supposed to be? This blew my mind. Be the first one to text in the correct answer at 800-821-9970, and we'll hook you up with that Waterbeds and Stuff gift card.
Could POD be playing Sonic Temple? Oh, you never know. But you could be there if you win your 4-day Stadium GA passes, which we have your chance to win coming up here in less than 30 minutes. However, right now we got to get the answer for Blitz Morning Trivia, Thick.
So Grimace from McDonald's. The advertising exec confirmed that Grimace is not a random purple blob. He is not a purple milkshake. He is supposed to be a what?
He's a purple milkshake. He's always been a purple milkshake. We all know that Grimace represented the milkshake.
Nope.
I thought he was some kind of, like, blobby thief. Like, he's the evil one, right?
No, that's Hamburglar.
Hamburglar's the thief, yeah.
Dang, I forgot about Hamburglar.
Yeah.
Grimace is a taste bud.
That's just dumb.
Why does that make me mad?
Because he's a shake. That's why.
He's a blob. How's he a shake?
But he's purple. How's he a shake? Or, yeah.
Because you've already got the person representing the hamburgers. You've already got the person representing the fries.
Who represents the fries?
Fry Guy.
Fry Guy?
Yeah.
Fry Guy.
The Fry Kids and Fry Guy. The Fry Kids, yeah.
I don't remember them.
The Fry Kids.
All right.
Yeah. That's it. Captain Crook was the fillet of fish.
Captain Crook. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that one I remember. Yeah. Well, Grimace is a taste bud. I don't know what to tell you. All
right.
I mean, you can continue to pretend.
I think the ad exec is wrong.
Okay. Well, so they got this adult Happy Meal, that McDonald Land Meal coming back, and it's your choice of a quarter pounder or 10-piece nuggets. You get the fries.
It's a combo meal.
But you get a limited edition Mount McDonald Land milkshake in a surprise flavor, which they've spoiled it and said it's berry flavored. So
okay.
I assume it's purple like Grimace.
And that's if the ice cream machine works.
What does Mayor McCheese have to say about all this?
I don't know.
I love Mayor McCheese.
I'd vote for him every day.
Absolutely.
Right? Darren Foss from Lancaster was the first one to text in the correct answer, so Darren's got $25 to Waterbeds and Stuff.
Congratulations. I have a question for you. I want to see if you can come up with an answer somewhat similar to what the World Wide Web came up with, because someone jumped online and said, hey, what is extremely unhygienic, but everyone seems to do it anyways? Can you think of something that's really pretty kind of dirty and unhygienic, but you know what? We don't care.
Sex.
Sex did make the list.
Okay.
Yep, absolutely. Or at least not cleaning up properly afterwards.
I feel like before COVID, I would have said grocery cart handles, but I still see people not wiping them down, and now it grosses me out. Like, I wipe it down.
Constant wiper now.
Since 2020, I wipe my grocery cart handles down.
I know a lot of people do that.
It's touched by a lot of people.
Yeah,
that's where most people get pink eye.
Is that right?
Yeah,
I believe it.
From carts.
From carts.
Okay. Not on the list. I will say this. Touching the sticky condiment bottles at restaurant tables.
Oh, yes. Or the menus.
Yep.
Oh, everything.
Not getting wiped down enough.
Salt and pepper shakers. All
licking your fingers when counting money or turning pages.
Ew.
Yep. You're putting some dirty things in your mouth. This one's kind of interesting. Pulling a tortilla out of the bag and then putting it on top of the package instead of putting it on the countertop when the package is way dirtier than the actual countertop you're going to put it on. This one, I've thought about this for years. Eating while bowling. Because people think the shoes are the disgusting part of bowling. No, it's the finger holes.
That's where you want to stick your Clorox wipes.
Yeah.
Down in those holes.
Yeah, I don't know what I hope. I know they don't, but yeah,
Do they spray those down with Lysol or
I
anything?
would hope so.
Because they do the shoes.
They do the shoes, yeah. You see them line up the shoes on the countertop. But are they going ball by ball?
No, because there's no way, because you use that ball and then it goes back on the rack.
Back on the rack.
Or it stays right where in the
But at
carousel.
night, are they going through? And you would hope.
I know, but still, if you're going bowling in the evening, like on a Saturday night after people have been bowling all day.
Oh, I'm sure.
There's no way.
Yeah, that has got to be. I would love to see some of those. Remember, you get the Petri dish in science class? I want to see some Petri dish swabs.
I can
of the inside of
guarantee
bowling
you,
balls.
too, if I worked at a bowling alley and it was my job to spray the holes of a bowling ball, I would really not be doing a good job.
Right.
I'm just like, I'm skipping. I'll do
Every fifth one.
Yeah, every fifth ball, maybe, just to say I did it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Or you're just doing a walk-by spraying. You're just
Right. Yeah,
not
I am putting in
stopping.
about 40% effort on that.
Right, for sure. Let's see. Oh, putting your filthy suitcase on your bed when you get to the hotel.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, isn't the bed, isn't that supposed to be filthy too? The bedspread in a hotel?
Well, if it's not washed enough, which it's probably not.
Especially if Kelly works there, or she's only putting in 40% effort.
Yeah. Those things are heavy too. Those bedspreads, they're not getting washed. Not on my shift.
Corey texted, not cleaning the top of a pop can before drinking it.
Oh, yes.
That's kind of a good one.
That's where they say mice skitter around on top of those, cases of pop.
Yep.
Man, any can.
Wearing your outside shoes inside your home. I don't have I've walked around my house before.
It happens.
Yeah.
I do all the time, but I have lately, ever since the last time we got our carpets cleaned, I kick my shoes off now, and then I think, how was I walking around here all the time with my shoes on? Like, that is not clean.
Especially with carpet.
And I'm a shoe person. I will put my shoes on a Saturday morning right out of bed, get dressed, put the shoes. I like shoes.
Really?
I don't know why.
And you just enjoy walking around the house
I've
with
stopped
shoes on.
doing it. I've stopped doing it because now I'm thinking about how disgusting the bottom of my shoes are.
I am definitely a sock person.
I'm a sock person.
Yeah.
Too.
I get out of bed and I put socks on, for sure.
I have some comfy slippers.
Oh, do you? I've got slippers at home and I never wear them.
It's comfortable, man.
I know that I wouldn't put them on. I know for a fact.
They're right by the door. I walk in, I take my shoes off, put my slippers on.
Are they like fuzzy laced on the inside?
No, they're just really comtomfortable, and they got the
Are
memory
they like
foam.
moccasins? Or
Kind of, yeah. They got memory foam in them.
That's what, the 16-year-old has got like a pair of moccasin house slippers.
Yeah.
And I always make fun of them.
Okay,
they're
do you
so
wear
comfy.
socks with them?
Yeah, I leave my socks on.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's the thing about slippers is sweaty feet.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I
then
keep
you get
socks
the
on.
wetness on the inside.
No.
But I'm comfortable all day.
Your feet just get moist and damp.
Plus, the other thing about shoes, like wearing shoes, they will wear your carpet out faster. Much faster. I mean, it's
rubbing around.
significant.
Yeah, you can totally see that. So, yeah, just try and be a little more hygienic. Or don't, because this is one thing that I've learned, is we have gone our entire lives doing very, very dirty things.
Yeah.
And we're all still here.
When your dad used to accidentally flip the burger off the grill and then pick it up and put it right back on the grill.
On the grill, yeah.
5-second
Dirt
rule.
won't hurt ya?
Yeah.
5-second rule.
Killing some stuff off.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
All right, let's see here. Your first story is, if you're hungry, this may or may not do it for you. Frida and Oddfellows is an ice cream company, and they have just released a new, a new ice cream flavor. Frida is the parent company, and Oddfellows is a small batch ice cream company. And what they've done is they've released a limited number of new ice cream pints available nationwide. If you have the taste for breast milk, go and enjoy. Because, yes, they have launched the breast milk flavored ice cream. And if you want to get your hands on some, visit your local grocery store and look
All
for
we
the
really
Frito.
want is a good chocolate.
Right.
Like, I mean,
Is this necessary?
it's not. In fact, I feel like maybe you buy it as a joke one time,
Right?
but then
Gift at a baby shower? I
guess. I mean, should that be a Taste Test Tuesday type thing?
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Was see if we can get some hands on some of this stuff. Let's see where to buy. Well, they have a. Oh darn! It looks like it's available in Brooklyn, and you can get a free scoop. No, that won't do it. I thought it said nationwide. You liars! All right, now I'm gonna have to do some more research. If nothing else, I will call my brother and have him pack some in ice and overnight ship it.
Well, your brother can do it.
Yeah, he's out that way. He lives in Manhattan, so I'll just send him over to Brooklyn and tell him he needs to pick up some breast milk ice cream for us to try. Because I am very, very curious. I have to assume it's almost French vanilla-ish, like extra creamy.
I mean, it doesn't have real breast milk in it, does it? They've just like mimicked the flavor,
Well,
or what?
Why wouldn't it have real breast milk in it?
I don't know, man. Now we're starting to get into some type of like, I don't know.
I would have to
Like,
assume
is
that would
this
be a health thing. They have to pasteurize the breast milk.
Okay.
I would have to assume if they were to do it. Are you drinking someone else's breast milk?
No.
No.
Never.
No? Never.
I mean, yeah.
Never ever.
No. Why? No.
Why?
I've got 10 crisp Benjis sitting right here.
Give me a glass right now.
$1,000.
No.
Oh, yeah,
I am
absolutely.
not doing
Why?
it.
Not doing
Why
it.
not?
No.
$1,000? Hell yeah, I'll drink it right now.
Untested. You got no idea what boob it's coming from.
Okay, now that's not right.
It could be
I mean,
any
we'll
boob.
get it on Facebook Marketplace. Does that make you feel better?
You can. Yeah, we can definitely order it. You can definitely get your hands on some. It's not that difficult to get your hands on
I'm
some.
not drinking any secretions at all. That's out.
When you say it like that.
Yeah. Let's label the top 5 secretions that Kelly doesn't want to drink. Oh, God. All right, story number 2 takes us over to the Atlanta airport. I want to play you a quick clip. Listen closely. You'll hear it in the background. See if you can pick up what it is. Give them a little extra audio here and see if you can pick up what's going on in the background. Kelly, can you discern a sound there in the background of what it might be?
No, can I hear it again?
Yeah, do it one more time.
I can't.
Okay. It's a big old skadoosh.
Splash.
It's a big old splash. That is because the ceiling tiles gave way after a pipe broke and all this water came pouring down. Unfortunately, it was the water that was on the way out. It was all raw sewage. It was all the brown water you can imagine pouring from the ceiling at the Atlanta
There's a
airport.
secretion.
That is a secretion you do not want to drink, for sure.
Yeah, that's going to cost you a hell of a lot more than $1,000.
Yeah. They don't know exactly how the pipe burst, but thankfully there weren't really many delays in terms of airplanes. It didn't do any real damage to particular terminals, but obviously that area was closed off.
Okay.
They had the hazmat team there.
Did it splash anyone? And then they got onto a flight, and that person sat right next to you on the flight.
I don't know if I'd be more scared of the smell or just being patient zero from some new
You don't know what you're
bacterial
breathing in.
disease.
Yeah.
Locked in that tube for however many hours. So, thankfully, there were no real issues when it came to people getting on their planes. But yeah, they definitely had a big old mess on their hands that needed some cleanup. That's your not so breaking news. 99.7 The Blitz. Hey, we don't know who's going to be performing at all. We don't know if and where they're going to put campers. We don't know what's going to happen with parking. But what we do know is Thursday, May 14th through Sunday, May 17th of 2026 is going to be an amazing time because that's Sonic Temple. And we have your chance to win 4-day stadium GA passes for the entire 4-day weekend, including the new 5th stage that they're adding somewhere.
You guys, to be honest, I don't even know where the 4th stage was this year. I think I only went to 3 stages to see any bands. I never went to a 4th.
Maybe you didn't realize the 2 stages were right next to each other. Like
where all the food was.
One band would start when they ended, the other one would next one would immediately start next to it. They were right next to each other.
Right next to each other.
Thought that
and
was
then
one
across
big
the
stage.
parking lot was the single stage, and then of course the main stage.
Yes. Yeah.
So where they're putting a 5th one, opposite of the parking lot on the other
Gotta
end?
be.
You know where
would
you
be the
used
west
to camp?
side. Yes.
Yeah, that's why they don't have an answer for campers yet, because they're going to put it right in the campground. Here's the deal. If you want to win your 4-day stadium GA passes, we have a chance for not one person to win. We have a chance for not 2 people to win. We have a chance for 3 people to win your 4-day stadium GA passes, and we're going to play everybody's favorite game show, Don't Blow It for Everyone.
Oh, this is a high stakes one.
This is
my gosh.
Hugely high stakes one. And Kelly, you can rest and relax knowing that you won't be the one who blew it for someone.
Exactly.
4-day
I
stadium
won't have that. I'm
passes.
just trying to shed that now, being responsible
Right.
for losing a game.
She felt so bad Monday.
I did.
Understandably
I
so.
carried it with me. I carried it with me the whole day. I don't take these games lightly, people. I want you to know that.
I mean, you're talking almost $1,000 in tickets here. So
That I lost somebody.
yeah, let's get 3 contestants to play as a team. Blitz, hi, who's this?
It's Jamie.
Jamie. All right, Jamie, hang on 1 second. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Ray.
Ray. All right, Ray, contestant number 2. Let's get ourselves a 3rd one. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Alex.
Alex. All right, Jamie, Ray, and Alex playing together as a team for Don't Blow It for Everyone. All of you could be walking away with 4-day stadium GA passes for Sonic Temple 2026. This is how the game works. You're each going to get your own question. You cannot help each other out. If all 3 of you get your question correct, and then all 3 of you are winning. If one of you gets your question wrong, no thanks for playing, no goodbye, no hope you have a great day. You're just going to get straight dial tone. So
It's an all or nothing thing here.
that's right. So, Jamie, you called in first. We start with you. Here we go. Jamie, Chief Wiggum is the famous police chief from what TV show?
The Simpsons.
Woo!
That's correct. Yes, this is it. Jamie, you are off the hook.
All right.
We've been playing this game for a long time, and so many times we've died to give away tickets, and we can't give away tickets. Last time we played, one of the questions was James Hetfield's the lead singer for what band, and we didn't get a right answer.
I know.
Now we've got a high stakes game, and we may get winners right off the bat.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so.
All right, Ray, pressure's on you now. Today in 1988, which show on MTV debuted featuring hip hop music?
Yo, MTV Raps.
That's correct answer. Yo, MTV Raps.
Oh my gosh. Pressure's on. Oh, I'm so nervous.
nervous.
Alex, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it all falls on you. Are we about to give away almost $3,000 in concert tickets to 3 people, or is the game over? Alex, here we go. Your question is, earlier we learned that Grimace from McDonald's is a taste bud. Who is the female member of the McDonald's gang? Alex, I need an answer.
I can't remember, man.
Oh, that one hurts. That one hurts. Oh, gosh. Oh gosh.
Oh, that'll disrupt the GI system. Oh, man, that's unfortunate.
Who do Jamie and Ray hate today? Poor Alex. I feel bad for Alex.
I do too.
He got the one question. That
did.
he
Oh,
didn't
I know how it feels,
Do you
Alex.
know the female member of the McDonald's gang? I can tell you this, she represented the breakfast.
Oh. Okay.
She represented the breakfast.
How about Carla McMuffin?
No. No, not Carla McMuffin. No, Birdie the early bird.
Birdie
Oh,
the early
yes!
bird. Oh,
my God, yes!
Yep. She was the one female member of the...
Oh, man, that was a little tough.
All right. Should we give it one more try?
Yes, we have to.
Okay, one more try. Here we go. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Dave.
James. All right, James, hang on 1 second. Contestant number 2, Blitz, hi, who's this? Charles. Everyone's got broken phones today.
Oh, my God, all of them.
Okay. Blitz, hi, who's this? Hello? James, Charles, and Blitz, hi, who's this?
It's Lorraine.
Lorraine. All right, Lorraine. All right, James, Charles, Lorraine, playing as a team. You cannot help each other out. James, you called in first, so we start with you. Here we go, James. We're getting a new action comedy movie based off of another 80s TV show. This 80s TV show originally starred William Shatner and Heather Locklear. What show is it?
I don't know.
Okay. William Shatner, Heather Locklear, 80s TV show. No,
I don't know it.
Really?
I can't remember.
Is it like some sort of a tag team type
Kind of.
buddy comedy?
Yeah.
What is it?
TJ Hooker.
TJ
Oh,
Hooker.
God.
Of course. Okay. That was mid. Either you know or you don't.
I mean,
I guess that's just every question.
I mean, they've already done. What was the one with Owen Wilson and Ben Stiller, the cop film
yes.
with the red and white car? What? Oh,
Yeah.
no,
Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah, they did
Yeah,
Starsky and Hutch. They did Chips.
Do
Yeah.
it. Do it.
Naked Guns
Do it.
coming out.
Naked Gun Cage just came out. Yeah. So, all right. Well, I guess we will hold on to these Sonic Temple passes.
We keep
and
trying.
Try again tomorrow.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
An Ohio lawmaker wants excused mental health days for students. Dayton area State Senator Willis Blackshear Jr. has introduced a measure that would direct school districts to allow children to take up to 3 days off per year to tend to their psychological well-being. Those days would not count toward absences that could prompt penalties, and no doctor's excuse would be needed. I don't know. Why not?
Well,
Why not?
all right. So before you dive too deep into this, I want you to get through your 3 things because coming up here in less than 5 minutes, I've got a story that follows this up exactly.
Perfect.
So I want to dive a little more into this
good.
in just a moment.
That sounds great. Ozzy's cause of death has been released. New York Times reports that the death certificate lists cardiac arrest and acute myocardial infarction, along with coronary artery disease and Parkinson's disease as joint causes. So he basically did die of a heart attack. Osborne's daughter, Amy, submitted the death certificate at a registry in London. Parents of a 10-year-old child are accused of leaving their son behind at an airport in Spain so they could catch a flight. The incident took place a few days ago at the Barcelona airport. Authorities say the 10-year-old was not able to board the flight because of some kind of issue with his documentation. So his parents said, hey, well, see you later, buddy.
It's like the reverse Home Alone. It's not like we forgot to leave you. It's like we are going to intentionally leave you and go on vacation. Yeah.
So they boarded the plane with their younger child, leave this 10-year-old behind. Well, airport staff reported it immediately. They're like, what's going on here? Police boarded the flight, found the parents, hauled them off the plane, and took them to the police station. They handed the kid back to him.
They said that they had called relatives to come pick him up at the airport.
I don't know.
But that's just rude.
They say the parents are being investigated for child abandonment. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty clear.
Yeah. What are you investigating? You said stay here. You got on the plane to leave. That's abandonment.
So what do you do, though? It's like they left the kid behind. You could take the kid away, I guess, but then you got a kid on your hands.
Yeah. I mean, is that the right answer? I don't know. They did say they called relatives to come pick him up.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss your flight. I get it. I'm not saying I would do it. I'm saying I get it.
I don't get it at all. And vacation's off at this point. You didn't get the right documentation for your child. This is on you. It's not on the 10-year-old. So vacation's
Does
over.
everyone vacations have to be ruined? What about the other kid? The other kid was excited for vacation.
Yes.
So maybe they were great parents. They're making sure their other kid didn't miss out on vacation.
Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't you send the other kid on the flight by himself to enjoy a vacation while you dealt with the
that's
paperwork you
abandonment.
messed up?
You can't abandon your kid on an airplane by himself. That's rude.
One or the other. One or the other. All right, those are your three things.
Moments ago, Kelly gave us a news story in her 3 Things You Need to Know about a new Ohio law that's being proposed to give students a few days off of school for mental health reasons, a checkup, a mental health break.
Yeah, and they don't count towards your absences, and you don't need a doctor's excuse. You can just claim mental health day.
Okay. And it's really interesting you brought that up because there is a story that just came out, and it was a manager at an AI startup who posted a screenshot from a Gen Z intern who was interning at this AI startup. And it said, feeling a bit overwhelmed with all the work, and my energy feels a little off. So not getting that vibe. And basically stated that she'll be out from July 28th till July 30th. She ended the note with, "We'll talk soon. Bye." And then, sure enough, she showed up on the 31st saying, she just needed that mental health break. Wording-wise, my energy feels a little off. I'm not getting that vibe. Yeah, that seems a little weird. Slightly unprofessional. Not exactly verbiage we would use, but it's Gen Z.
Who doesn't wake up not feeling the vibe?
Now,
Being a little off.
okay. Now, here's the question.
You push through it, man.
Okay. Now, that's exactly... Here's the thing. Is that a valid excuse? Let's say my energy feels off is the same as I'm drained, I need a mental health break. That's the only thing I can assume. And I can see most certainly both sides of it. I think people in our demographic are like, we all have bad days. We all feel off. We're all mentally strained and tired. Life is tough. We get it. Don't just call off work. On the flip side, we are the most overworked, mentally drained. We all talk about mental health issues in this country. So would it help to have a day or two off? Just take a break?
Okay, here's what I will propose. I am not against a mental health day at all. I say go for it. Although, I will say if you're just feeling drained and a little off, it's going to get worse. So why don't you just wait till it gets worse till you take your few days off?
Okay.
To me, I'm like, I don't feel great right now, but it could be so much worse. So I'm not going to blow a mental health day today because I might really need it later in the year.
Okay, but like you said, just wait till it gets worse, and then how long do you wait?
Well, I mean,
do you wait until you go postal and snap on all your employees?
I guess that's the wrong way to say it. Not wait till it gets worse. I'm thinking it could be worse. Can I push through today and not put my work burden upon somebody else while I take a mental health day? Could I get in there and do my job? Yes. Usually I say yes. If there comes a day where I say no, honestly, I've got to take a day off because I'm about ready to freaking lose it. Then there's your mental health day.
When you're ready to snap.
Yeah, when you're ready to snap.
Vic, where are you on this?
Continuation of our country getting weaker.
Weaker.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got the kids. Now we're going to give 3 days to kids.
Okay.
I mean, come on. And all of those 3 days are going to get used by every kid. Every one of them. In fact, I would go as far to say parents will say, hey, we're going to take a vacation here. Use those mental health days. That stuff's going to happen. Every kid in that school is going to use those 3 days.
Okay.
Okay, but suppose there is a kid who needs a legitimate mental health day.
Then stay
You're
home.
You're going to go get help. You're going to take it for what it's meant for. Should you deprive that kid because you're afraid other people are going to misuse the day?
If you're that kid's parents, take them out of school that day and go get the help they need.
Right, but you have to use it as an absence.
Okay, well, you missed a day of school. Who doesn't miss a day of school? They're sick, you call in sick. If that's a sickness, take the day off.
Now, what about all the conversations going on about the mental health in this country? I think all of us could use a mental health day.
Sure.
So,
If I wrote that email to my boss, I would not have a job.
Now, yes, again, as I said in the beginning, I agree. The wording, not great.
No, they didn't even
At
ask.
all.
They said, I'm taking this off for mental health. Well, how do you know it's only going to take you 3 days? What is your mental health issue? And you need 3 days for it.
True. Maybe that's an assumption. However, there are plenty of countries that thrive on a much lighter work. You see work in Italy. You show up at 8. You leave at like 11:30 for 2.5 hours. You go home. You have lunch with your family. You sit down. You enjoy a little break. You go back. You're done by 5. I mean, there are plenty of countries that have much lighter workloads and a much, much better work-life balance.
Okay, how about this? Right here in the state of Ohio, if you are a state of Ohio employee, I only know this because my sister worked for the state of Ohio for quite a while. There is an allotment of money set aside for you every year, like maybe $250, $300 for you to do self-care. That you are supposed to go out and get a massage. You are supposed to go out and get your hair done. Something that is for self-care. They set aside that money as a benefit for you in the state of Ohio.
Didn't know that.
Kind of nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's an extra $250 that I wouldn't spend on myself.
I'm paying for somebody's hairdo?
Probably.
Okay.
What? I mean, why wouldn't you want someone to have an added little something to
make their life
better? Yeah, to mentally lighten the load. And granted, if one employee is going to get their hair done, I mean, okay, but a massage, something relaxing, without a doubt.
Well, my wife gets her hair done. She might want a massage. Nobody's paying for that. I got to pay for that.
Well, go get a job at the state. Your wife has no benefits.
They don't pay for her to get her hair done.
But pay for other things.
What? They pay her salary. They give her a salary.
And then you have benefits as well.
Yeah, you have, health insurance. Yeah. What everybody has.
And what's different health insurances are weighted differently. We don't have the world's greatest health insurance. There are people that have better health insurance. Depends on what program you pick.
Yeah.
So that's being subsidized by other people.
Yeah, but you pay a premium for that health insurance.
Right, and some people pay more, and some people use health insurance more than other people.
So they're paying. Your company is.
They're paying for other people. All it is it's an umbrella. That's every insurance. So whether it's through you're paying the state or someone else is covering your health benefits by paying a premium, some people don't use that much health insurance.
Right.
So they're paying more for you or
that's
or
insurance
Heather.
Of any kind. Everybody pays insurance, but not everybody collects insurance.
Exactly.
I haven't been in a car wreck. I haven't been in a car wreck for
100%.
Okay, FYI, your taxes are not going to go down if they take this benefit away from Ohio workers.
I know, but they could go somewhere better. We got teachers paying for school supplies out of their own pocket. That money could go to those school supplies rather than people getting their hair done. Pay for your own hairdo.
I'm not right. No one's saying.
Go ahead.
I think like the mental health aspect is a huge, huge deal. And I think that, yes, we have definitely seen a rise in the understanding of mental health, whether it be, time off of school, time off of work, and if there's going to be a benefit to it. I'm very interested to see. But what I will say is it's so dynamic to see the way that we react to mental health days versus the way the younger generation or even our parents never got mental health days. You just went to work and that was it.
Like here at the radio station, we get our birthday off, or we can use it as a personal day. That's one free paid day that we get as a benefit. So whatever you would make in salary for one day, we get that for free to take off and use as we please.
I'm very interested to see where this law goes and to see if this is a more common thread in terms of mental health days, and if that's going to be included in benefits packages and things like that. So 800-821-9970, text rolling in. You got one, please let us know. 997 The Blitz. All right, so everybody imagine for a moment that it's your I don't know, let's call it maybe your 5th or 6th date, somewhere in there. You're really enjoying the company of the person you're with. Things are progressing nicely and moving forward. You're beginning to think, oh, is this going to maybe turn into something? And then that one question comes up. So, what's your past like? As in, what's your body count? Because that's a question that comes up at some point. Some point, it's going to come up that you've got to talk about your previous experience. Well, here's an interesting fact. According to a new study, the overall number of people that you have been with is becoming less and less important. What's more important is the momentum at which you're doing it. Is it slowing down? Are you not as active as you used to be? Because that's what they're saying kind of clicks more with people. It's not necessarily the total number. It's that over the past, 5, 3, 1 years, you've settled down a bit. It's a sign that you're more mature and are less of a risk. Would you tend to agree with that, Kelly?
Yeah, I think that a well-rounded relationship is not just sex.
Yes.
So if you're able to have something that's well-rounded, that's the goal.
And here's an interesting fact. This study covered thousands of people in 11 countries. So we're not just talking the good old US of A and people around here. No, this is 11 countries. And despite cultural differences, the findings were similar, not only across these 11 countries, but also between men and women. Both felt the same way. So this wasn't like some double standard type question. No, they just wanted to know. People wanted to know. Or people felt it was less about how many, but are you slowing down? Are you maturing? Are you understanding more that it's just not all about sex? Relationships aren't just all about sex. There's more to it. And if you can see a decline or a slowdown in that activity, then it's a sign that you've matured a little bit more, which I can totally see. Yeah, because if you're dating someone and you find out in the past year, they've cranked out 50 or 75 people in the last year alone, you're like, okay, wait a minute, hold on. But if it was 20 years ago, how are you going to get? You can't judge someone for something they did 20 years before they met you. It'd be very difficult to do.
I don't know why people discuss it at all. I feel like it's a poor decision to discuss body count.
You think it should just be left unsaid no matter what?
Absolutely not. It should not. Why burden the relationship more?
Everybody's got a past.
Just acknowledge, everybody's got a past. We know that going in.
Yeah.
We don't need to, I don't need the fine details of it.
Yeah. What does it do for you to know?
Has that ever happened?
What does it do for you to know?
Oh, you're right. I just don't know if that's never not happened.
And it's a choice. I mean, it's not like it's one way or the other's right or wrong, but I do feel like it puts a little bit more of a, I don't know.
Just makes you think about stuff you don't want to think about.
Yeah.
Why add that into the relationship?
I don't need it. My relationship started here.
Yeah.
Not back here. It started
We're together.
with my wife. Not everything before.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know how many people she's been with. She doesn't know how many I've been with.
Neither
one of us may know how many we've been with.
It's you acknowledge we're coming in here, as adults, and we have a past. Period.
And that's it.
That's it. I don't need to know. I don't want to know.
Here's one thing I can tell you. If your partner is really, really good in bed right at the beginning, how do you think they got to be that
good?
way?
Absolutely, 100%. A couple days ago, scrolling through social media, a targeted ad came up on Facebook. You could tell it was like a geolocation ad because it's for an event coming up here in Columbus, and it's like the Columbus Game and Toy Show or something like that. One of those one-day conventions where people set up, they buy their little tables, and they sell their knickknacks and stuff.
When's this?
The 24th?
Okay.
I think. Yeah, the 24th. Because I know it's the weekend. I was asking Nora, it's the weekend we're out of town. We're in Denver for a wedding that weekend. And I was like, oh, man. So I was going to take the 13-year-old. He likes his Pokemon cards and his Legos. And I would love to get my hands on a die-cast metal 1966 Batmobile with the Batman and Robin action figures inside of it. Or, if I could find a nice one, I would even take the Super Friends Batmobile with the Batman and Robin inside of it.
That's kind of a collectible, though.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if you're going to find that there, would you?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they've got one at whatever the place is on High Street. There's like a toy thing, collectible toy thing right there on High Street. But they're expensive. But you go to like these shows and they're more willing to like negotiate or give you a break, that kind of thing. They're trying to unload their stock. And I'm like, do I want to drop the money on it?
So it's not like you were looking for something to play with.
No. I want to I don't want something to play with. I want a collectible that I can sit on my desk at work in my home studio with all my other little knickknacks and stuff. So I've always had a little that's always been close to my heart. So I want to know, what's that one thing you bought, that childhood thing you bought as an adult? Maybe you've always wanted it. Maybe you're still into, some stuff from your childhood. But what would you willing to spend money on from your childhood? Kelly, do you have something that you either did spend money on or you'd be willing to spend money on?
I, always brag on the air about how I could ride a unicycle when I was 12.
Yeah.
And then Randy, who is a lovely Blitz listener, bought one for me.
You now have it.
So I now have my favorite childhood toy.
Kelly had Christmas in July.
That's right.
I
did purchase for quite a bit of money a record that we listened to constantly growing up, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I finally found it at some record store in L.A. I had him ship it to me. Again, it was maybe about $30. It wasn't horrible or anything.
Okay.
But I really haven't listened to it since, but just having it. It's from a Broadway musical called Man in the Moon. It did a 7-day run on Broadway before it was shut down. I didn't know that as a kid. We loved the soundtrack.
Oh, wow.
So it just was such memories. I could not find that thing. And you know why? Because nobody wanted it.
I can't believe they got a cast recording out of it.
Do you believe it?
That's
but
insane.
I own it now and I love it.
All right. Think, what are you spending money on?
I did.
You did spend money
as an adult.
Okay.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
I found some of those.
Really?
Just last week, I saw some at Roush Hardware in Westerville. They have Rock'em Sock'em Robots
That's hilarious.
there.
Really?
Yeah.
You bought the original Rock'em Sock'em
brand
Robots?
new. You can still buy it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are they as fun as you remembered?
I mean, I got it because I'm like, I got to get this and play this with my son.
Nostalgia.
You know? And it was all right. We played a few times. It probably wasn't necessary. That and the other thing was
how much did the Rock'em Sock'em cost?
Oh, it was like $20.
Okay, so this is like a current version.
This is brand new in the box. Right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And this had to be 20 years ago.
Okay.
And then also electronic football. Remember electronic football?
Is it a handheld one?
No. It was a field. It buzzed
buzz table,
and vibrated.
Yes. And I bought one of those probably 10 years ago when when my girlfriend and I moved in together, and we had like this outdoor work shed thing, and she allowed me to gut it, and I redid the whole thing, and I built this huge M-den with all my collectibles and the TV, and we bought an electric football.
Love it.
Thinking we were going to play, in our bar area.
Yeah. You don't?
I flipped through the instruction booklet and I was like, hell no.
Why?
There's no way. That thing is so complicated.
It is?
Yes.
What's complicated?
Every play, you got to line it up. You turn it on for a couple seconds. They move. You readjust.
Yeah.
Then if you want to flick the quarterback's arm, you have to land within a certain
I don't throw
area.
the ball. You just run the ball.
And then, it was so complicated. You guys still sit there and play?
I haven't played it for a while.
Okay.
Yeah. Last time we played was like halftime of a Super Bowl.
Right, okay.
Do you want to know what's always tempting on eBay, and it harkens back to childhood, are the old, Candyland, Monopoly, Yahtzee, but with the old design on the box from the 70s or 80s, because they always update them, and now we get the 2025 version, which is an updated box. I want the Candyland box that I had when I was 8. That's the one, and they sell them on eBay.
I like Candyland.
Oh,
I think we still have 2 of them. Maybe I could give you one.
From the 70s?
The old ones,
yeah.
7156 says, we can never afford Lego, especially the sets when I was growing up. Now I have adult money. I'm a Lego maniac.
Oh.
Yeah, when you can get your hands on the big Lego sets.
Were you guys fans of Lincoln Logs? We loved Lincoln Logs when I was a
I
kid.
did have
yeah.
a set of Lincoln Logs.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. 800-821-9970. What's that one thing that you either have or would spend your adult money on from your childhood? One thing I would love to get again, especially as I love to cook, I want a Easy Bake Oven and a Snoopy snow cone maker.
Easy bake.
Oh, I used to put
cook with a light bulb.
I used to
my
put
God.
Keebler fudge stripe cookies through my Easy Bake Oven. Oh, a warm
That would be
Keebler
pretty good.
fudge stripe.
I'm not against that.
It was good.
800-821-9970. Give us a call. Shoot us text. Same number, 997 The Blitz. All right, what did you spend your adult money on for childhood things? Or what would you? You didn't have to just blare that out. Well, I get you're excited.
I didn't think I'd be able to get through. I just wanted to tell y'all, to fix y'all's problems, there's a toy show on the 24th, and it's my buddies, and I could probably get you on the list. CTS Promotions. I'm a little nervous.
That's right. That's the one I was talking about, I think. The Columbus Toy and Game Show, and I appreciate the call. The only problem is I'm out of town. That's the downside, is I wanted to go, but I'm out of town.
It's the 24th of August at the Lasher Building.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate the info, man. Thank you so very much for the call. What did you spend your childhood money on? Or, I'm sorry, what did you spend your adulthood money on? Oh, man.
Megan, go ahead.
I was going to say, a lot of people are texting. I've seen this a couple times, and I would totally do this. A giant big wheel. An adult-sized big wheel with the emergency brake.
Yeah.
So you can just
You can do
drift.
donuts.
And then, when the front tire eventually cracks, like it always does, then you flip it over and you have an ice cream maker and you spin the wheels very fast.
Now, I always tried to drive my big wheel. For some reason, tried to drive it under cars. So I've had 15 stitches in my face in 3 different places. That's just stupid.
That is really, really dumb.
Have you seen a neurologist?
I mean, actually, that would explain a lot. 3 separate occasions of riding into the side door of a car thinking you can fit a...
Well, sometimes it was the back bumper.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just trying to drive that big wheel under the car. I don't know.
Do you not know about height ratios?
I was 4, man.
Facial recognition.
4 years old.
What do you got over there, Kelly?
Megan says she wants the Candyland Lotto game. Her grandma played it with her, and she said she hasn't been able to find it.
Candyland
Never
Lotto?
heard of it. Yeah. Scott says the Big Jim camper and the accessories. What's that?
The old like RV toy. It was literally just like
Big Jim?
Yeah, Big Jim's camper. Basically just an RV.
Oh, I see this. Okay, it has like a little pop out, you know? Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I don't remember that, but I remember this. Billy said, Stretch Armstrong.
Oh, yeah. But you had to buy 2 because you were definitely cutting one open.
Well, there was the other Stretch guy, like his adversary, the green dude. What was it? I can't remember what he was called.
I don't know.
But you're right, Goose. Like, I would sneak my cousin's Stretch Armstrong and bite it as hard as I could. I just want to bite that thing so bad, and
It's not a chew toy,
Dude.
you German Shepherd. What is going on?
Well, you wanted to slice it open. I just wanted to bite it. It just seemed like it would feel so satisfying to bite. And heads up, it is satisfying to bite.
Chance said I collect lifelike lightsabers. Yeah, that's something to spend your adult money on for sure. 800-821-9970. If you've got one, we'd love to hear from you.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Ohioans like their marijuana. 1 year since recreational pot went on sale in the state, Ohioans have spent $702 million on legal weed, or about $13 million each week.
Wow.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
Not me.
Million. Yeah, Thick grows his own.
That's the greatest thing.
Right. And this year's crop's going to be better than last, right?
Yep.
How about
you
that?
got multiple strains.
Multiple strains, a giant greenhouse in the back. We've got a regular operation
We
back
do.
there.
They're starting to flower now.
You're going to start getting text.
If you combine recreational with medical sales, the total was $2.9 billion in the last year.
That's
sales.
insane.
Go Bucks!
That is insane. Yeah. And the fact is, we're very limited in Ohio.
Yeah.
So I
would
can
love
only
to
imagine
see
what it is up in
The
Michigan.
dollar spent in Michigan, or
Yeah.
even more than that, Colorado.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
That's a lot. One day after the video was posted online, a man who lit his cigarette from the eternal flame at Paris's Tomb of the Unknown Soldier has been arrested. A video posted on Monday shows the man crouched down to light up at the Arc de Triomphe, and then he strolled away. The suspect is facing charges for, quote, violating a burial site and monument memorializing the dead. The Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, located under the Arc de Triomphe, honors all of France's fallen warriors and contains the remains of a soldier who died in World War I. You should get a stiff fine for that.
You can't do that.
You
but
can't do that.
Man, I would love to just walk up there, bend over, and good to go. Continue on my walk.
Yeah, but then you have to face the backlash from
That's-
a bunch of people
you know,
whose relatives
I don't
have
want
fought
to.
the
I don't want to
wars.
desecrate anyone's grave,
No.
but
You should get punched in the mouth,
doesn't
man.
doesn't JFK have an eternal flame? Can we walk over to JFK?
Yes, JFK does have an eternal flame. Yeah, that might be more acceptable.
JFK over the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier?
If Bill Clinton has one, may he rest in peace in the future.
I'm for sure lighting up
You
a
gotta
cigar.
light
at
a
that
cigar.
point.
You gotta light a
Yeah,
cigar, right?
Sure. That's what the flame's there for.
Yeah, you
I
pay
feel
an
like.
extra $5 and
Yeah.
you get to light your cigar for sure.
Well, you guys probably read about this yesterday, but word is after nearly 2 decades as the prime talent at SiriusXM, Howard Stern may be on the way out. His current 5-year contract runs out this fall, and according to sources, this is not confirmed. In fact, SiriusXM nor Howard Stern have spoken at all about this. But apparently Sirius is going to make an offer to extend a contract, which runs out again at the end of fall. But they don't expect Stern to accept. The source says the company believes that Stern is no longer worth the $100 million a year salary. So they will likely negotiate a deal to retain his extensive audio library, but that daily show seems to be winding down. The more shocking thing for me was reading comments on this article of people because we ran Howard Stern on this radio station for many years.
Decade.
Until he went
To see it.
to satellite.
Yeah.
And was probably the hugest thing in town.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, most of the comments, and there were hundreds on the particular article I read, people were like, who listens to Howard Stern? Like, it was like, nobody listens anymore. I haven't heard, because I don't have satellite radio, so I haven't heard him since the day he left the Blitz.
He only does, I believe, he's only been doing like 3 live shows a week. The other 2 are best of, and then he takes like
Tons of
16 weeks
so
of vacation.
I can't imagine at the age of 71, he wants another 5-year
and
deal.
he's not doing the show that we listen to. He's all political now.
That's what people are saying. Like, it's a totally different show.
Totally different show.
So, anyway, I
And
don't
you're
know.
right. I mean, $100 million a year?
Oh,
I mean, forget the fact it's not worth it. Sirius can't afford it.
no, that's what they're
Right.
saying.
Yeah.
Sirius cannot afford that anymore.
No, they got him to get people to Sirius.
Right.
To begin with.
And
it worked.
They did. Yep. They signed up, but now,
Yeah.
And the reason that people signed up and the reason he was who he was and the things that he did, it's not the same anymore. But at the same time, you're not going to be 71 and be like, here,
Right.
sit on this speaker, naked lady. Like, that's just stupid.
Yeah, he's evolved
Yes.
in his own.
Which everyone does.
Yeah.
And I will say, from time to time on my TikTok, like his interviews will pop up, and they're always good.
Yeah.
Oh, he does great interviews.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So I don't know, but it would be the end of an era, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah. I think
sure.
he's the greatest radio broadcaster of all time.
For sure.
All right, those are your 3 things.
It's the Morning Blitz with Goose, Kelly, and Thick.
Time is gone, it's the time. Time after time, good times. Big time, let's use time home again.
Yeah, let's go. Tickets to see the gods. Columbus is it. Why am I adding syllables to every single word? The gods to Columbus. The Columbus' own legendary rock band, the Gods. The King of Clubs, Friday, November 28th, and we've got your tickets right now, 800-821-9970. We are going to play the Time Warp. Very simple. Thick has worked very hard to put together what he calls a great Time Warp.
That's a good one today.
He says it's a good one today. It's very simple. It has got 3 audio clips. Could be TV, movies, music, PSAs, commercials, jingles, news stories. Could be anything. The thing is, all 3 clips are from the same year. We're all going to take guesses, and we'll find out who's closest for the tickets. Let's get ourselves a contestant right now who wants to go see the gods. Blitz, hi, who's this? Hi, the Blitz.
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
This is Kiera.
Kier?
Kiera, yeah.
Kiera. All right, Kiera. Kiera, we have got the audio clip ready to go. All of these clips you're going to hear are going to be for the same year, and then we'll give you a choice if you want to guess first or last as to what year all these clips are from, and the person closest is going to win. So, Kiera, are you ready to hear today's audio clips for the Time Warp?
Yep.
All right. Thick, when you're ready.
General Motors has created a plug-in car. It's called the Chevy Volt.
I know who I am. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. I'm so addicted to all the things you do.
Oh, boy.
That's a good one.
I don't know that middle one.
You don't know the middle one?
Young, this is so hard.
All right. So, Kiera, your choice. Do you want to guess first or last?
I'm gonna guess first.
You're going to guess first. Okay.
Yep.
Well, Kiera, what clips did you hear in there?
Like the year?
Yeah, well, I mean, you can tell us what clips you heard, or you can just take a guess at the year if you want.
Does it have to be a specific year, or can it be the decade?
Oh, no, we need the specific year.
Yeah, that's why you
All right,
might.
I'm gonna guess 1998.
Okay.
98. All right, Kelly, go ahead.
Okay, wait. So we've got the Chevy Volt.
Yes.
And then what else?
You need to hear it again?
Yeah.
General Motors has created a plug-in car. It's called the Chevy Volt.
I know who I am. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. I'm so addicted to all the things you do.
Oh, gosh. All right. So a Chevy Volt. We're talking e-vehicles. I mean, I have no idea. I have no idea. All right. We had a 1998?
Yeah, that's where
Is that Kira's
Kira
guess?
guessed 1998.
I think it's later than that, but I don't have any idea when. I'm going to say 2008.
2008. All right. The Chevy Volt.
What's the middle clip from?
The middle clip is Tropic Thunder.
Yes.
Oh.
He won an
Comedy
Academy
classic.
Award for that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know that. I don't know the year that came out.
That's,
Yeah.
that's
That's Robert Downey Jr.
Okay.
playing a dude
But
disguised as another
That
dude.
was was that pre or post Iron Man? Oh man, such a classic.
Then Addicted by Hinder is the song.
Yeah, Hinder, Addicted. Yep. I knew the song. I couldn't remember who it was, but it was Hinder. Yeah. Okay. Addicted to, because I played that song on the radio for sure. Tropic Thunder. Let's see. 2000. Hey. Whew. I'm going. Oh, Kelly, I think you're pretty close, actually. Is Tropic Thunder 15 years old? It's got to be 15 years old. All right. Yeah, I'm going. When did I play Hinder on the radio? I'm going 2000. Oh God! I think
It's
10's,
not life
I think
or death,
10's
man.
too late. I think 10. I'm gonna go 2010.
2010.
Is it Tropic Thunder 15 years old? All right.
All right. Hinder and Addicted and Tropic Thunder, yes. Robert Downey Jr. And the unveiling of the Chevy Volt.
Saving Abel, not Hinder.
Oh, you're right. I don't know
Yeah.
why I said Hinder.
Yeah, Saving
I think
Abel.
it's Saving Abel.
Oh,
It is-
everybody gets another guess.
Oh, stop. You don't want another guess, Kelly, because it's 2008.
Oh no!
When I tell you this was an absolute stab in the dark,
Yeah.
I am telling you I am as shocked as anyone.
We could tell. You just threw it out there.
I had no idea. Okay.
Right on the money.
Can I give my win away?
If you want to.
Oh. I give my win away.
To Kira?
To
Or to me?
Kira!
Or to me? Not to me?
Not to
Kira, yeah, we'll give you tickets to see the gods. You're going to be there. King of Clubs, November 28th. You're going to rock out.
Love that show.
Going to be a good time. Kira, you hang on 1 second. We'll get you hooked up. so mad. How are you just going to guess and hit it right on the money?
I was shocked when she
I
said
am telling
2008.
you,
I'm like,
I
can't
could have
believe
guessed
it.
1998, but Kira took it, so I guessed 2000. I'm not kidding. I had no idea.
I could have, but that one was taken. We're not done with tickets to see the gods. We'll have more coming up tomorrow, 99.7 The Blitz.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
All right. Our first story takes us out to Arizona, where Laura Moorland Police Department. Let's do this. Kelly, do you remember back in the day, there used to be those choose your own adventure books?
Yeah.
And you would read a page, and at the bottom of the page, it would say, well, if you want to do this, turn to page 47. If you want to do this, turn to page 96.
Right.
Whatever. So we're going to play a little choose your own adventure game, okay? So let's say you're out and about on a Saturday in August, and you have a few drinks, you and your friend, but you're getting a little loud, and then you're getting a little too rambunctious inside the bar, and the bartender not only cuts you off, but they say, okay, it's time to head out, guys. Time to go. Choose your own adventure. What would be your next step if you've been cut off and the bartender says, okay, time to go? What are you going to do there?
Are we in a bar district where you can just go next door and keep the party going, or?
Valid question. I don't have Apple
right.
Maps pulled up. I'm
So
not
that's what
exactly
you're going to
sure.
do if you can.
If you can, you're having a great time, you don't want the party to end, you'll just see if you can go next door to the next establishment.
Okay. What might be something else you would do?
I mean, call an Uber and go home.
Okay, that's another option. Would you go find yourself a machete and a nail gun and return to the bar threatening everyone in the bar?
Oh, man.
Probably not.
Can't imagine why you got cut off.
A nail gun, though, that's pretty hardcore.
A machete in his right hand, a nail gun in his left hand, ready to go, talking about taking everyone out. Thankfully, none of that happened. The police did show up, and he was taken into custody. And police say in the report, he appeared to be intoxicated. Oh, you think? His charges include... one count of terrorist threats with intent to terrorize another, one count of terrorist threats causing serious public inconvenience, a prohibited offensive weapon charge, a disorderly conduct engaging in a fight charge, and public drunkenness and similar misconduct charge. Yes, this gentleman is going to be spending some time in jail. I don't know if that's a probation. I think that's more of like at least a 90 days. You can't go walking around with a machete and a nail gun.
I do feel like you need to sort of sit and think about what you've done for a little while.
You definitely
Not
need...
forever.
But you need an extended timeout.
Yeah, a little bit of a timeout to reprioritize.
Yes.
I'm curious about, like, the reach of a nail gun. If I were to fire a nail gun from here, I'm 6 feet away from Thick Rick. That thing's gonna...
You're killing Thick.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah.
It's that
Oh, for
strong.
I would have to assume so.
I
don't...
mean, you can put one shot and it goes right through a thick board. I mean...
All right.
I bet if I were to shoot the far wall, it would stick in the wall.
I bet it would take that window out.
Think it would take the window out?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you got to go to jail for that.
Yeah. I mean, that's a flat-out weapon.
Go to jail.
That's a flat-out.
What if it was a glue gun, though? Less jail. Just a
Less
weekend.
jail. Less jail for a glue
Yeah.
gun.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, you just turned me into Edward 40 hands.
What?
I can't drop my beer now. That'd be the weird. Or you just go around and just glue everyone's beer down to the table.
Yeah.
Just nothing illegal, just serious
Yeah.
inconvenience. That's the way to get back at
There you
people.
go, yeah.
Glue all the coolers shut so they can't get in to get more beer. That's how you get back at them. Story number 2 takes us down to Evans, Georgia, and I'm not. This is an awful story, and I'm not laughing at it, but I just can't. 37-year-old Rafit Tahim was arrested on Monday because the Columbia County Sheriff's says she worked at Discovery Zone Kids in Evans, Georgia, and there were 2 siblings that apparently were not getting along. And this person, this teacher / supervisor, decided the best way to handle this was to set up a kids' fight club. Yep. Miss Tallman grabbed both kids, threw them in the center, and said, handle this. Go at it. And sure enough, the kids started fighting right there in the middle of everything. And then the losing child, apparently, was snatched up by Miss Tameen, put into a chair where the winning sibling was then told to throw a chair at the other sibling. You can't do that. That is prohibited. Thankfully, another teacher or supervisor walked into the room and stopped everything. That is when the police were called, and Miss Tameen was arrested for child endangerment. You can't set up a child fight club.
I mean, you can.
Jeez.
You can do that.
What?
If the kids are already fighting, you can start placing bets, but then you can't intervene and give them more ideas for how to hurt each other.
To throw a chair.
Like, if they're already fighting and they're siblings, you're like, this is happening whether I take bets on this or not. This is already happening, so let me make a couple extra dollars.
But here's the thing. If you are going to do it, if the kids are already fighting and you're going to set up Kids Fight Club, you just have to make sure that all the kids know the first rule of Kids Fight Club. You bring Uncrustables. But rule number 2 is you don't talk about Kids Fight Club.
Right.
Like, that's the most important thing. So, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Body bag! Yeah!
She's going to spend some time in Columbia County Jail for sure. That's your not so breaking news. All right, it's Wednesday, which means we got some Blitz therapy for you. Brought to you by Tri-State Men's Health. And I think there have been a lot of us that have been in a situation similar to this. If you work in an office, then you may have come across this. Or I should say, if you work at all, you may have come across something like this. And I'm kind of torn on this email, so I'm very curious as to where you sit. Greg emailed us, and Greg, this is the best best opening line I've heard in an email before. Thank you for emailing us. It says, "Good morning, friends I've never met."
That's cool.
Greg, yeah. He said, "Here's a question. Earlier this year, my boss asked me to cover for him with his boss and says he was at a meeting with a client when he was actually golfing with friends. It's a small thing. I went along with it. But now he's asking me to do it again. And this time, it's for something involving a report he didn't finish. I like my boss, and I'm not trying to cause an issue or anything, but I also don't want to end up taking the blame for something shady that could get me fired. Where do you draw the line between being a team player and being a sucker or the scapegoat?" I totally get that. I understand. I think a lot of us, I've covered for people before. I got no problem with doing that. You're gonna sneak out and go golf? I've had people cover for me before. I mean, I would easily, I can't think of an exact scenario, but I would easily, quote unquote, cover for one of you two.
Yeah.
Being the team that we are and working together, and I would have no problem with that. But if it continued all the time, that would be a little different.
But if you have to cover to our boss and you're telling them something that's not true, you're doing that? Because that's what's going on here. His boss sucks. He says he likes his boss. I don't know why. That guy sucks.
Asking someone else
for putting him in that position.
But again, team player versus,
right.
Being the scapegoat.
We're a team. We're not bosses. So you're covering for a teammate here. It's not your boss asking you to cover for him so that his boss doesn't know the BS he's pulling. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Being
an employee, helping middle management hide something from upper management.
Yeah.
As opposed to
he's putting you in a tough spot.
Being a team player covering for another team player.
I can't figure out why the boss wouldn't just go golfing, but tell the coworker, the guy, the underling, would ever say, "Hey, I'm going to meet with a client." Why was he honest with you in the first place?
Did he say that? Did he know up front?
No, he said, my boss asked me to cover for him with his boss and say he was at a meeting with a client. Well, actually, he was golfing with friends. So why
I wonder if he knew he was golfing.
Upper management would come to the employee asking where middle management is. Like if he's walking around the office building going, "Hey, where's middle manager at?"
Boss, go golf, but tell everybody else you're meeting with a client. That way nobody's lying except you.
Yeah.
Like he's bringing this poor Greg in to his web of lies. Here's what you do, Greg. All right, from now on, you like your boss. You don't want to be like not a team player or whatever. You need to start recording and documenting every meeting you have with this guy.
Yep.
I'm not kidding, because once it comes out, which it will, this guy sounds inept as a boss. How you would ever ask an underling to lie for you is beyond my comprehension. I don't understand that. But it is happening, and it's happening again, and likely again. You need to document it because eventually, you're just going to like to have that. You're going to like to have that information on you, just in case.
Yep. Okay. 800-821-9970. Would you cover for your boss to the bigger bosses? Have you covered for your boss? What did you have to cover for? I'm very curious if someone's been...
I would cover. I would do it because I do like our boss. But I'm not like outright lying.
Yeah.
I'm not outright lying to the owner of the radio station. Ever in my life would I ever do that for anybody. I'd escape the area. So I didn't have to have any interaction.
I don't think Greg necessarily lied. If he didn't know.
He did know. He knew his boss was going golfing. His boss said, hey, I'm going golfing. Please tell my boss I'm meeting with a client.
Yeah.
That's the whole setup for the story.
He knew.
He knew.
So he's got to lie to the big bosses.
Yeah.
As to where middle management is, where middle boss is. I mean, could you stick with the... I'm not sure. I haven't seen him all day.
Thank you. I don't know. I don't know, man. You're the boss.
But
you tell me.
But also, that goes back to middle management asking this employee, cover for me. Say I'm at a meeting. So if you say you don't know, then middle boss is getting in trouble. Where were you all day? I had a meeting with a client.
Yeah, Greg was supposed to tell you.
Yeah, Greg didn't tell you I had a meeting with a client.
And then the second thing was over some report. It was over actual work.
And those are two different things. Like going golfing as opposed to meeting with a client, as opposed to actual work that's supposed to be turned in. That's a whole different level.
I don't like any of this.
I don't either.
I don't. Can you imagine one of our bosses asking us to lie?
No.
Like that? No, because that's insane.
And when you cover for somebody, to me, that's like they have to do something, so I'm taking care of their work. Like our boss years ago asked me if I could fill in for him because he was going to go play golf.
Yeah.
And yeah, no problem. But he didn't have to. He was allowed. He was allowed to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Covering for someone or lying for someone different. Oh, Jeremy says I covered for my boss because he was having an affair and his wife was already cheating on him.
Oh my gosh.
That's a big cover-up.
That's a web of lies.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
Good morning, it's Tristan.
Tristan, have you covered for someone before, a boss?
Yes, I have.
What did you have to cover?
So, my old boss, I did some house painting for a little while. One of the other workers was at another job site and was supposed to meet up with us to finish off a house. Well, he got a booty call and told me to tell the other guy that he was doing another estimate so that we could have another job for the next day.
Wow.
Okay, you're covering for a coworker.
Yeah.
That's a little different.
That's different.
If you're covering for a booty call, that's just bro code. Good job, man.
You're a good friend.
I'm not mad at that whatsoever. Thanks for the call, Tristan. 800-821-9970. They always cover for a booty call. Always. Give us a call. Shoot us a text. Have you covered for a boss before? Would you be willing to lie to upper management for your middle management boss? Are you gonna pick up that slack for that person? Love to hear you. Give us a call. Shoot us a text 987 The Blitz. Blitz Therapy brought to you by Tri-State Men's Health. Greg's in a situation at work where earlier this year his boss asked him to cover. His boss said, hey, tell the big bosses I'm at a client meeting, but really I'm going golfing. And he was okay with that.
And it seems kind of light, like, oh yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
cool. I don't care.
Sure. Someone comes by, I'm like, yeah, he's at a client meeting. In passing, whatever. But came back around. Now his boss has asked him yet again to cover, but this time it's for a report that is due. And so now he's like, this actually has to do with work. Where do I draw the line between being a team player and being a sucker and a scapegoat? And I agree. Those are two different scenarios. Because I think most of us are in agreement that if it was like, cover for me, I'm going golfing.
Yeah, I'm taking off a couple hours early.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Right. But this like report
business
needs to be turned in. Cover for me there.
See, I'm so mad at the boss for the first time even asking, because what's Greg supposed to do? Yeah, I'm not doing that for you. This is your boss.
Right.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that
No,
for
you
you.
put him in a terrible position.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
horrible, man.
That's why I
how do you
say,
say no?
you need a document. You need to bring your phone in record mode into every meeting with this guy because you might need it. I'm not saying for sure, but you might need that info.
But is that also, and I agree, yeah, I mean, CYA for sure.
And then you'll be cognizant of how you're responding to these wild requests. So when you know it's recording, then you can maybe have a little more bravery thinking, oh, this is going to come out in court someday. I want to sound really good on this recording.
Right.
But no matter what, you could still be on the chopping block for not reporting it in the first place, even if you record it.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
They'd be able to be like, why didn't you tell us the first time?
But he can say, well, he's my boss, and I was worried about him firing.
You would hope that would be a valid argument, for sure.
And as a big boss, I would understand that, but you never know how those people are.
Right.
Let's see, K-Vance texted in, said, yeah, starting a slippery slope.
Yep.
Sucks because it's your boss. You want to make things easier, but it could just get worse and worse from here. 3881 says, hell no, I wouldn't lie. This person's a horrible boss and a horrible person. Someone asked, here's another question that's interesting to think about, is mid-management, is that boss a male or female? Are you more likely to do something if it's a female boss versus a male boss?
Oh, like, is he hot for her?
Are you right?
Oh, there's something that
I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
But that's a total possibility. Because if the super hot boss is asking me to cover for her and that puts me in favor with her, I mean...
Right.
God, men.
Men are stupid, 100%.
It's so dumb.
100%.
You ain't getting none, but you might think you are.
Me thinking this one time that I say yes, she's at a client meeting when really she's golfing, that means, oh, I'm hitting that for sure. That's an instant in. You know that right off the bat. That's why you're doing
Sacrifice anything to get a girl.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Let's see. Henry says covering for golf is a one-off. That's one thing. But the report is total BS. The boss has no regard for jeopardizing your job.
Yeah.
Have to completely agree with you there.
This is an interesting thing. This person says, 2845 texted in, I'm a terrible liar, so asking me to lie for you is asking to get caught. You could say that. Say, listen, man, I am the worst liar. Like, I am barely scraping by here on these last two lies. So I can't do this anymore. You gotta do it with somebody else.
You know, now that I think about that, I don't know if I would trust Nora to cover my ass for anything. She can't. She's not a good liar.
No, you don't want me to. I can't lie. I'm terrible.
That's a valid point. Because some people can't do it.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Spirit Halloween is set to take over more empty store spaces in Central Ohio. The seasonal retailer typically starts selling Halloween costumes and decorations in August of each year. So this month, a closed Pier 1 store on Polaris Parkway is going to be a Spirit Halloween. The closed Asia Rug Gallery next to Salon Lofts on Polaris, also a Spirit Halloween. Multiple. If you want to go up and down Polaris Parkway, you're going to be able to go to multiple Spirit
crazy.
Halloweens.
We were, the boys, Nora took the boys yesterday to their first crew game.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, and so when I got home, I grabbed the 13-year-old because I wanted to go get them at least some T-shirts that they could wear because I don't have any crew clothing. First of all, Target and Meijer out of crew stuff. We went to Walmart, and on the way, they didn't have anything either. Like, Dick's was the only place we could find something. But we're walking out of Walmart, and the 13-year-old goes, Halloween stuff already? Because they had a skeleton dog and some lights right there on the front.
Yeah,
I was
those.
like, yeah.
I mean, Giant Eagle had their whole wall of Halloween candy out last month.
Did they
Who's buying
really?
candy in July?
That's insane.
Well, if you want to shop Spirit Halloween and you're not on Polaris Parkway, you can go to the closed Buybacks location at Easton. They are going to house a new Spirit Halloween outlet this year. And the former Bed Bath & Beyond on West Lane Avenue in Upper Arlington. Spirit Halloween.
What do Spirit Halloween store managers do the other 9 months of the year?
Well, a lot of them now they turn them into Spirit Christmas. after Halloween. Yeah, they've been doing that. They started doing that a year or two ago.
I haven't seen a Spirit Christmas. Oh.
Interesting. Okay.
But after that, I don't know.
Right.
Spirit Easter.
So I'm Spirit
Flag
Super
Day.
Bowl.
Yeah.
Spirit, I don't know.
Spirit Arbor Day, where you can go get all the trees you want.
Spirit 4th of July.
Yeah.
Everything, man.
Oh, Spirit Steak and BJ Day.
Okay.
It's a real holiday.
What are you selling at this store?
Steak and BJ.
I mean,
Pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, I mean, you got meat on this half of the store, and you've got meat on the other half.
What else
it
is
really
in there?
feels like a health code violation just begging to happen.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, this goes back to our earlier story about disgusting things that we do.
Yeah. You don't want any kind of secretions, Kelly, so
No,
Steak
you're
and
right.
BJ store would not be
That's
for you.
out. That's out.
All kinds of
Nope.
secretions.
I can't believe that came
No.
all the way back around.
Which side of the store did this come from? Multiple sources.
That sausage. The sausage of that side half of the
Night,
store.
people. Did you not have training?
Oh, my God.
Multiple sources are reporting that T Swift and Travis Kelce are luxury home shopping in Cleveland. They apparently toured at least 2 homes that are for sale in the suburbs. Kelce grew up in Cleveland Heights and reportedly may be prepping for retirement at some point here. So he is looking for a new home, reportedly. Right now he does own a $6 million mansion in Kansas City. T Swift owns $80 million in real estate, including a $17 million mansion in Rhode Island. But, you know, he grew up in Cleveland Heights, which is not a wealthy suburb, but they are looking in the wealthy, multi-million-dollar suburbs.
There's luxury homes in Cleveland?
Yes, absolutely. Gorgeous homes in Cleveland.
And,
Yeah.
and let me, as we gear up and get ready for football season, preseason's underway, or it won't be long before the full football season is here. I'm just telling you now, this one's going to last. I don't know how long the marriage is going to last, but they're going to get married. So just get used to Taylor Swift and the NFL all being intertwined.
Oh, yeah.
At least for the next couple years before Travis Kelce retires.
You know, we've been talking about it since it started. You know, 'cause you got here in February, and it was obviously going on for a couple years before that. And it's amazing me how upset people get.
I don't get it.
About this. I'm like, what? Why they got to show Taylor Swift? It's like, you're not missing 1 second of the game.
Right.
They're not showing her while the game's being played.
Right.
Well, I don't want to see her on my TV. What? Really? I wish that was my biggest problem.
Yeah.
See if you'd be upset about something like this. Rod Stewart's One Last Time tour has been paying homage to Ozzy Osbourne in the last few shows here. He has an AI video that has been called out as really tacky. The video, I guess, okay, so Rod Stewart's performing his song Forever Young. Forever Young, you know that song.
Yeah.
And then at his Friday show in Alpharetta, Georgia, which I guess Atlanta, we'll say, it shows Ozzy Osbourne, this AI video, amid a background of bright white clouds. Apparently, he's in heaven in this AI video. He's holding a selfie stick, and he's posing with other dead musicians like Prince, Tina Turner, Bob Marley, Kurt Cobain,
my God.
Tupac,
Wow.
Aaliyah, Michael Jackson, George Michael, Whitney Houston, Amy Winehouse, Freddie Mercury, and Triple X Tentacion with the caption, quote, "Eternal Stars." Now, apparently, during his show last week in Charlotte, North Carolina, he played the video and at the end said, "Very sad." This is Rod Stewart from the stage. He said, "Very sad. A lot of those people died because of drugs. I'm still here, though."
Wow.
What?
Okay.
Wonder why
man.
he said that.
It's very weird, but somebody did quote that I thought was so funny on Instagram. Somebody said, quote, "Hey, I'm going to use AI to make a video of your dead grandma breakdancing in heaven with Princess Diana and put it on a giant screen as part of my tour." They can do anything.
Here's a question, though. This is what I want to know. Is the AI video well made? Because there are some videos you would never guess are AI. Others are so terribly cheesy, and I'm just curious how they did this video.
By the way, I was totally fooled by that AI of the rabbits bouncing on the trampoline.
So was Nora.
Completely fooled.
She got upset when she found out the rabbits on the trampoline weren't real.
Oh, I was an instant like for me. I hit that heart button so fast. I'm like, this is crazy.
She watched it a dozen times in a row.
Yeah.
And then
There are so many of them.
yeah.
I've seen
Just can't tell.
and it's like, especially the reels on YouTube, tons of AI that they pass off as real.
Ozzy Osbourne with a selfie stick in heaven. It's kind of tacky a little bit.
A little bit for sure.
All right, those are your three things.
You know, sometimes when it comes to radio, you plan on doing one thing, but sometimes the best shows are made when your plans go out the window because something better comes along, and that's one of the scenarios because it came across a clip that I have to play for you. If you could think back, what would be an iconic sports call? The broadcast, whether it be a broadcast from radio, a broadcast from TV. Can you think of an iconic sports call?
A call?
Yeah, the broadcaster says something that happened in the game or had just a classic line in some sort of sporting event.
I'm trying to remember the pitcher's name when Barry Bonds broke the record because he said his name and then he said it was so such and such deals. Bonds swings, it's gone. And I just remember him saying the pitcher's name and then saying deals. He was throwing that pitch that Bonds broke the record on.
Okay.
Probably have that. But not a call. Okay, I'll tell you one. When Randy Moss pretended to wipe his butt in the end zone at Green Bay, do you remember that?
Okay,
and Randy Moss wipes his butt on the. It was Joe Buck.
Joe Buck, yeah.
And Chris Collins. That was a disgusting act by Randy Moss, and it's terrible that you had to see that on your television live. I'll never forget that.
Marv Albert, Do You Believe in Miracles? The hockey, of course.
Yeah.
My favorite is the 2008, I think it was the 2008 Masters, Better Than Most, when Tiger Woods chipped this shot in that was just the most unbelievable shot ever. Better than most! Better than most!
Another thing you always hear during the Masters, if somebody's about to win for the first time, they always say, "Is it his time?"
Oh, yeah.
Every single time.
That is a given.
And then there was Joe Namath and Susie Colbert. I want to kiss you. He was all drunk on the sideline.
Yep. Well, I bring it up because I have found just this amazing piece of broadcast history. It's from a baseball game that recently took place. And, it was no fault of the broadcasters. He was just talking about the players that were entering and leaving the field. Take a listen to what this broadcaster had to say.
So the Braves will go from Johnson to Hand, and the batter will be Mastroboni. That's probably a good thing Jeff Francoeur's in the other booth.
Well, did he say because Jeff Francoeur would have made some joke about the
I had to assume that's what he said. You can cut that part off at the end. Forget who's in or out of the booth. Just the fact that you get to say this is amazing.
So the Braves will go from Johnson to Hand, and the batter will be Mastroboni.
You're going from Johnson to Hand, and the batter will be Mastroboni.
You can't make this up,
man.
You
cannot make this up.
That is unbelievable.
One more time for good measure.
So the Braves will go from Johnson to Hand, and the batter will be Mastroboni.
How is that even possible to line up like that?
I believe that from Johnson to Hand, and then Mastroboni.
That will, for me, that will ever go down in a top 10 broadcasting call.
Yep.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's see if we can learn you something this morning. Little tidbits of information you can take with you throughout the day. Did you know the average fast food burger contains meat from around 55 different cows?
Are you serious?
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. If a fast food place processing that much ground beef,
just because there's so many cows all ground in,
shucking it all into
one gigantic pile.
If you don't have an easy stomach, don't do it. If you don't care, like I don't care, and love fast food, watch Fast Food Nation.
Oh no.
It's a good movie.
I still remember when I watched that Chef Oliver show how McDonald's made their old chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
It was just like, it was the every bit of the chicken except the good stuff.
Right.
Like, bones and just like bone marrow, everything. And it was all ground up into this pink pate-looking paste crap.
Yeah, Fast Food Nation isn't like a documentary. It's a movie. It's a scripted movie, but it's about, the fast food industry. And
rough,
the last 10 minutes of that movie, oh, you see some stuff, man. You see some stuff.
I worked in fast food.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I saw some stuff.
Yeah, for sure. A pair of identical twins marrying identical twins is called a quaternary marriage. Quaternary, yeah. Genetically, their kids would be technically considered cousins, but DNA would be that of siblings. Because you've got two identical twins marrying two identical twins with the same DNA.
Okay, so the kids that those married couples have
would be cousins. But genetically, DNA, they wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Yeah, they'd be siblings.
Okay.
Yep. A quinceañera is the girl celebrating her 15th birthday, not the name of the celebration.
Okay.
She is actually the quinceañera.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Quince, 15.
Yes. When the Motion Picture Association of America created its rating system, they didn't trademark it. So the porn industry just started using the X rating, and then eventually they created the triple X rating, which we all know about the movies behind the beaded curtain at Family Video.
Do you know the first ever movie to be rated PG-13?
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
No.
No?
No. It's Patrick Swayze, Charlie Sheen, Emilio.
Red Dawn?
Yes.
Really?
Red Dawn is the first PG-13 movie.
Oh, okay. And finally, red Solo cups are a popular souvenir for European tourists to take back with them after they visit the U.S. They don't have red Solo cups apparently in Europe. Yeah, they love our red Solo cups.
But can they get on Amazon?
I don't know.
Amazon.
Are you going to pay to have them shipped all the way overseas, though?
Nowhere over there. You mean they're made here?
I guess.
Wait, we make something here?
Yeah. I mean, maybe they like the convenient self-measuring of the red Solo cups.
I guess.
At the bottom,
yeah.
each measurement, each line is a measurement that you can use. But yeah, not to have red Solo cups. I think red Solo cups are missing out on a huge opportunity for some expansion there. If they really don't have in Europe.
Start a side hustle right now.
You know, blue Solo cups over in Europe. Why not? There you go, learning some stuff on a Wednesday morning, 99.7 The Blitz.